I think I'm live. What's up, everybody? Has it begun? Has it happened? I think it's happened. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the 24-hour live stream. Let's see, let me make sure everything's working right. I think so. I think we're good. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Is it all working? Yes, here it is. What's up and welcome to the second 24-hour live stream that I've done, everybody. Here's the plan for anyone who hasn't done this before. We're gonna hang out here on YouTube for about an hour. What is it, 10:30 right now? So at 11:30, we're going to move this party over to Twitch. So if you have not done so, check the description below. There is a link with some, there's a bunch of links. I think there's like 3 steps, 3 different links you can check out for different things. But basically you wanna make sure you're following over on Twitch, and then when this ends in 1 hour, the live stream will continue over on Twitch. So that's where I normally do my live streams. If you have not gotten to be a part of it before, I do live stream 3 times a week. We do all kinds of fun stuff. But not everyone knows about Twitch, so I started on YouTube for the 24 hours. Are you gonna be taking breaks? Not really. Like, I'll be continuously streaming the whole time. If I have to like go pee, I'll get up and go do that. And you just have to watch Luna. Luna's usually here, she'll be back. So let me give you a little tour, everybody. What's up, everybody? Why do you have so little subscribers? I don't know. Are you gonna use Blender? I might try it. I have Blender now, so I might give it a shot. We'll see. But I'm mostly doing Maya. The quality? That means the quality's good, right? It should be good. What's up, Kiwa? Hey, what's up? It's going good. How you doing? Right now I'm making the blocking of an animation. Nice. How's it going? Make a tutorial about weightlifting. I will probably do some weight stuff today in the stream. Actually, I'm a little overexposed. There we go. Are questions regarding, any questions. If you have any questions about animation, any kind of animation, hit me. Hit me with whatever you got. Watching this while animating alone at home. Sounds like the animator life. Are you working on scenes for your reel? I don't know. I'm gonna be doing an animation challenge during this stream because it's 24 hours long, obviously. And I'm gonna start off with a bouncing ball, and I'm gonna do every assignment I did ever in school as far as I can, as fast as I can. I'm gonna try and get through the entire, all of them. We'll see how long that lasts. I think I can make it pretty far at least. And then I've got some other more advanced stuff I wanna animate as well. I have some reference that I already grabbed and prepared. We'll do some analysis of some different stuff. We'll play some multiplayer games at one point when I start to get really tired and animation is not really doing it for me to keep me awake. We'll switch into some multiplayer games. I've got a Minecraft server that we can all play together. I got some Apex, maybe some Animal Crossing. We'll see what happens, but for sure a lot of animation stuff before that. That's gonna be when I really need it. Going back to basics, I thought it'd be kind of fun just to go back to basics and just do a bunch of stuff. Because you guys will see a lot of cool fundamental things, some tips and tricks on software, graph editor, all kinds of interesting things as I answer questions and we just hang out. Oh, and just as a quick thing, I know I'm missing there's a lot of chat messages. I'm gonna try and keep up and answer as many as I can, so I'm gonna jump in that in a second. But in case anyone doesn't know, I'm doing a Maya workshop later this week. So there's a link below if you wanna check that out. I did it a year ago, and because of the whole coronavirus situation, I decided to do the Maya workshop again. A lot of us are at home, and I made it super discounted. So it's more affordable and everybody can take part in it, learn some new stuff. So link below. All right, what do we got? What do we got in the chat? Have you ever used the Thepnet rig? Is that the mummy? I haven't used him yet, but he looks really appealing. I'd like to try him. If I actually take Animation Mentor, is it required to get Maya to take the courses? I think so, but Maya is free. You can get an educational version of Maya for free. You just need to go on the Autodesk student website and say that you go to an accredited university. So just pick CalArts or something from the list. They don't ask you to verify a school email. So just pick an accredited school. You get a 3-year download of Maya, and every year you can just upgrade to a new version. That's a new 3 years. So I've been using student versions of Maya since 2012. Actually, now I have a licensed copy, but that's just because I got the Maya Indie license. I'm not a fan of YouTube chats to be more active in an hour. Over on Twitch, makes sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep saying this, just so you guys know, I'm gonna keep saying this for new people who are popping in. At 11:30, we're gonna move from YouTube to Twitch, and Twitch is where the 24-hour stream is gonna happen. I just wanna make sure that everybody here who hasn't ever been a part of the Twitch streams gets a chance to kind of find this video, and we can move everybody over. Am I gonna get tired? Oh, I'm gonna get tired. Last time I really struggled to do this 24-hour stream. We're gonna do it again though. So I'm trying to animate a coffee cup on rails with the coffee in the cup moving left, right, and spilling a bit. I haven't found a tutorial to it all week. What I would do is just make like a primitive, like if it's a circle, or let's just say it's a square cup for some reason. That way it's like 4 corners, easy to think about. Just animate the vertices as like the liquid moving back and forth. It's much, much easier to do like the overall liquid that way. And you could even, constrain all 4 points, or if it's a circle, you could have all the points of that constrained to a locator in the middle that when you rotate it, it kind of makes it look like it's like liquid flowing around. And then if you need to have it spill over, that's extra stuff. But you don't need a whole fluid simulation for the liquid in a glass. Pixar does that. Pixar just uses primitives, and then it gets simulated later. The animators can actually just move like a sphere or a cube or whatever it is. That's how they did it in Ratatouille. Hey, Sir Wade, always appreciate your videos and all the information you put out for us, aspiring animators. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you like the videos. Let's see. I feel like you'll be going really fast for a while, then get into tiny. Maybe. Probably. Is it required to use Maya to do Animation Mentor courses? I use Blender. I think you'll need to use Maya because if you have trouble, the mentors use Maya. That's what they use in the studios. And so if you have a software problem, the goal is, like, maybe you can use Blender. I think it's just up to, like, talk to your mentor. If you join Animation Mentor, you'd want to have a conversation first. But, like, if you have a problem, they can't help you with, like, the tool, right? But it's always good to learn new tools. If you just had to play Apex again, I can try to carry a bit. Excellent. Let's see. Sorry, I'm way behind. I'm going to jump down to the bottom of chat. Can we see the video record later on Twitch? Yeah. What's up, Christopher? I remember the last 24-hour stream. I have to be honest, I wasn't expecting you to do another one. Oh, we're doing another one. We are doing
another one.
You think Maya should upgrade the grease pencil? Yeah, I think Maya should destroy the feature. They should get rid of the grease pencil. Hey, you're gonna pop up here if you follow on Twitch. So hey, make sure you're clicking that link, following on Twitch to get ready for 11:30. You'll pop up here when you do. And I don't have the Twitch stuff open, so I can't call those out right now. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I talking about? What's up, Joy Dude? What was I saying? What was I talking about? I just forgot. All right, moving on. Let's see. I'm like way behind. Oh, grease pencil. Yeah, we need a new grease pencil. We did an entirely new thing. What would it be like if someone took Animation Mentor but did only stop motion? You'd learn all the same, like animation's animation. To learn the craft of animation, you can apply it however you want. So I think that's fine. You'll learn a lot of 3D skills and stuff that will help you. Obviously if you want to do stop motion and you're learning stuff in the computer, there's some stuff that's not as useful to you, but it's still good to know it. There is a lot of 3D animation in Maya used in studios like Leica. Like the facial performances, if you guys haven't seen the behind the scenes of the Leica, the films, like the Missing Link or Kubo and the Two Strings, the faces are 3D printed, right? Well, animators actually do animation of the face in Maya, and then they 3D print each frame. And then the bodies are stop motion. So there actually is some 3D animation involved. Well, it's loud outside. I play Java Minecraft when I play. When did you start animating? 2014, I think. That's when I started taking Animation Mentor classes. I took like some basic college classes in 2013, 2014. Just a question, do you animate the root for walk cycles or the hip? Yeah, I don't animate the root. The root as in like that main control around the legs that moves the whole character, I don't touch that. I put that as a layout control. I recommend you put that where you're gonna put it, you rotate it so that the character's facing the way they're gonna mainly be moving and all that stuff, and then you never touch it again. And you animate the hips and the legs as IK stuff moving through the scene. That's the way to do it. Don't animate that main root control. Amood, I am Droido. Nice. What is Animation Mentor? Animation Mentor is an online animation school. That's where I went to learn animation. And it's an online school. Anyone can take it anywhere in the world. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. I have videos on it as well. As a for instance question, I wouldn't delve into stop motion. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it definitely still work for you. So as we hang out, I'm gonna be eating my grilled cheese because I have to keep my fuel up for this stream. And I'm gonna keep repeating this, so I apologize if you're gonna hear this a million times, but just so everyone knows, what's up, Stephanie? Arctis Pro Wireless, you know it. We are gonna do the first hour of this 24-hour stream here on YouTube to get lots of people to know about it, because we've already got 100 people right now, which is awesome. And so hopefully everybody can find this stream on YouTube, and then in what is it? In 50 minutes now at 11:30, we're gonna move over to Twitch, which is where I normally do my live streams. So we're gonna start here just to get the party started and go from there.
Sound good? Good.
Do you have any videos about 2D animation? Kind of. I have a few. Most of my, all my animation advice content works for stop motion, 2D, 3D, VR. I have a few about 2D, and I have more coming. I actually just got a license to Toon Boom Harmony and Storyboard Pro, and then I've got all the Adobe tools, and then Crit is free. So I've got a lot of tools that I'm getting ready to make some 2D videos on. How long does it take to recover from this? About a day. I completed the character animation program at Animation Mentor a little over a year ago. Interested in one of the 6-week workshops. Do you know how the workshops differ from the classes? I think they're pretty, well, I haven't taken them, but from what I understand about them, they seem like they're just really focused for 6 weeks. But the style is pretty similar in terms of the regular classes, weekly assignments, all that kind of stuff. So I'd say go for it. They seem great. And by the way, I should also mention, I keep forgetting to say this, if anyone wants to join my Maya workshop, if anybody here is looking to really learn and understand Maya, and not just for animation, but you want to know modeling and surfacing and a little bit, tiny bit of rigging, I don't know much rigging, a little bit of rigging, some scripting, animation, effects, motion graphics tools, lighting, rendering, if you want the whole Maya package to just plus your work, stand out, hopefully get a job, I am doing a 5 to 6 hour Maya workshop. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. I haven't done it for a year. I did it, last time I did it was a year ago. I don't do it very often, but I figure with the whole world and the situation it's in, we're all home. Now's a good time as any to do a Maya workshop and teach as much of the software as I can, so you can just make your work look better, feel better. You can work more efficiently, work faster, workflow stuff. As most of you know, I used to teach Maya at DreamWorks. I created the Maya curriculum at DreamWorks. When I left, I still wanted to teach Maya, so this is a kind of remastered version of the class I used to teach at DreamWorks. So if you're interested in that, link below. Can you give me some tips for voice recording for animation? Your phone works better than most microphones. If you've got a fancy microphone, awesome. Here, hold on, my fingers are greasy now. 1 second. If you've got a microphone, great. Get it as close to your mouth as possible. Maybe don't talk straight into it, talk slightly to the side so you don't get the pop happening. But in general, your phone's fine. Just really believe the performance and get into some acting tips. I love that you guys are jumping over to Twitch. That's awesome. Make sure that if you are in this live stream and you want to continue watching, or you want to be able to continue watching, that you are clicking below, following the link over to Twitch, and following on Twitch, which this live stream will move over to Twitch in 45 minutes. Give me a small project for 2D. I need an idea. I'll start with a bouncing ball. If that sounds boring, do a head turn. They use the same principles. Daniel Gonzalez. Hello, Soraya. I saw all your videos. You inspired me to learn more and more every day. Thank you for that. I'm from Colombia. Sup to Colombia. Thanks for watching. Glad you like the stuff. Have you thought about appointing moderators to do subtitles in different languages? I I don't actually have to appoint anybody. If you guys want to have subtitles on my videos in different languages, I know I talk really fast. You can turn like the settings cog to be slower, but if you want to add subtitles, you can actually go to any of my videos, go to the settings cog, go to the subtitles area and say like add closed cap. Like you can actually do it yourself. If you want to do that and spend some time like captioning my stuff, it sends it to me for approval, and then I can kind of throw it in Google Translate and try to, you know, hopefully check and like, is this what more or less? But I can approve your guys' captions. So if you feel like I need captions on my videos, feel free to add them and I can approve them. And I'd appreciate that. I know a lot of people struggle with how fast I talk sometimes. It's hard to not do that though. How are you recording the sound right now? Yeah, because obviously I'm not using this microphone. This is the podcast microphone, by the way. So I'm starting a podcast. Make sure you're following on Instagram and Twitter for those notifications. I have a microphone up here that you can't see, but I have a boom mic over here. Let me give you a quick little tour of the setup, everybody. And I've got more questions. So we've got, let's see. Let me do this. Here. So we've got this screen. I've got the cat cam when Luna's here. She's actually here. She's just off camera. Hi. So that's where Luna sleeps. That's a full screen version of it. Let's see what else we got. I got my computer screen, so when I do Maya stuff, we'll do it on here. This is the Twitch page. Make sure you're following. What else do we have? There's this. I can do it without anything. If you want to see more of my office, I can change the focal length, but I'm going to keep it in the nice little view inside of Maya. I've got the review section where I can show you my lovely sandwich that I'm working on. No crusts. And if we were going to watch something where I don't want to be in the way of it, there's that. I have a gaming screen, which is not active right now. We've got the waiting screen for when things are broken. Hopefully they don't break. And that's the gist. That's how we have it set up. Oh, and of course,
The voices. Many, many voices, some deeper than others.
Some a little bit more higher pitched. We do some fun stuff. Stay tuned.
so yeah. Or of course we could do the Ease My Cat voice.
Is this my voice? Is this my voice? Oh well.
No, don't drop it.
I'm not going to drop it, you fool. I'm going to drink it.
Anyway. Let's see. Is it possible to check my short animation about Corona? I mean, you can post it wherever, but like if you're asking if I'll review it, feel free to join my, by the way, make sure everyone, like if you want a place to post your work, get some feedback, talk to other artists, make sure you've joined the Discord. It's linked in all of my videos, so I talk about it pretty much in every video. The Discord's a great forum to meet other artists and get some feedback on your work. If you want me to look at your stuff specifically, I do animation tutoring now, and I do work critiques and all that kind of stuff. I do it over on Patreon. So I think I have a link in the description, but there's a whole bunch of stuff. It helps support the channel, helps support the videos I make, and helps me hire an editor so I can do more videos for you guys, more quickly, higher quality videos, bigger stuff. You guys ask for a lot of things that take me a long time, which I'm stoked about. I can do more of it with an editor. Anyway. If you are interested in animation tutoring and more like personal like learning time, the Patreon's where to go. And there's a link for that. Otherwise, it's videos. Which do you prefer, Maya or Blender? I use Maya, always have, but Blender's very cool as well. Will the course be recorded? Normally, I record the workshop, but because of the whole situation we're in right now, I wanted to do it fast. And I wanted to do it for really cheap so that people could just jump in and learn stuff. So I'm not recording this Maya workshop this time. But you can take notes. I'll probably get clips of it. Like I might record little pieces of it, but I'm not gonna record the whole thing. Normally I do. What I might do, I'll have to think about it, but yeah. Have you ever tried Source Filmmaker? Not yet, but I've had some recommendations to try it. I might make a video on it, like reacting to Source Filmmaker or something. Can I use an iPad as a drawing board? Sure. Procreate's a fantastic app. It's only $10. It's amazing. It's a great app. How different do you spend time to practice now daily compared to with the first years? I don't spend nearly enough time animating. But that's because I do YouTube videos. Like I'm spending my time doing content and other stuff. If I were trying to get a job right now, I would need to be animating a lot more. Every day. Bro, I want to build my computer with these specs. My RAM 32 Ryzen i9, that's not a thing. It's either an Intel i9 or it's a Ryzen something. If you mean Intel i9, or I don't know, I'm not sure what this. Or am I confused? Does Ryzen have an i9? I thought that was an Intel thing. I don't know. I don't know Ryzen processors. And you say AMD graphics GTX, that's an NVIDIA graphics card. You've got some like brand stuff going back and forth. So I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to build here, but I think if you get an Intel i9 processor from Maya and a GTX 1660 Ti from NVIDIA, I think you'll be set. I think you'll be more than fine. And especially with that much RAM, you're good. What's up, Parker? Welcome to the first stream. The app name, Procreate. P-R-O create. One word. What will you be animating today? I will be animating a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm gonna wait until we get to Twitch to do most of it. Actually, that might remind me I should open Maya. At 11:30, so in about 40 minutes, we're going to move from YouTube over to Twitch, where I normally do all my live streams. So once we get over there, I will start to do some really cool animation stuff. We'll do animation speed challenge. I'm going to start with a bouncing ball, and I'm going to work my way up in difficulty and just do as many exercises as I can during this 24-hour stream. I'm also probably going to animate some TikTok stuff, which will be interesting. There's some weird stuff on TikTok, so we're going to animate some of that. I'll probably try some Blender stuff. I might try some 2D animation. We'll do some demos, tutorials in 3D and Maya. We'll do some animation analysis, some live action analysis. I'll use reference, I'll go without reference, I'll try different workflows. We'll do a whole bunch of stuff in this stream. So there's actually a lot of stuff planned for this stream. So make sure that you have clicked the Twitch link below, because we're gonna move over again at 11:30. So make sure you're following me on Twitch, because the party's gonna shift over there at that time. And if you wanna take my Maya workshop to learn the stuff I know, there's a link for that as well. And yeah. Ever done any not safe for work animations? Nope. Not my thing. Watching from Mexico, what's up? Where are you guys from, by the way? I know I saw like Argentina, like I saw some different things in the chat, but I missed them. So like where's everybody watching from right now? I have an existential question about blocking. Do I have to set a key each time I have an action change direction? But do I have to key every single key in the full body, all controllers? Yeah, it depends. It's up to you with your workflow. You don't have to, but you want to make sure that you don't like key something on the first frame, not key it, and then key it on like frame 40, and then like there's no keys in between, so then it just starts drifting from 1 to 40, but you thought it was going to stay put until frame 30. So sometimes you want to have keys, but you want to go back and clean up all the excess ones. Can we sleep? Yeah, you can sleep in between. I won't be sleeping. Oh my gosh, you guys are from everywhere. Spain, Venezuela, Turkey, Michigan, Massachusetts, Turkey, UK, Canada, Montreal, Spain, Holland, Germany, Chile, France, India, Canada, Sweden, Palm Springs, Spain, Pakistan, Philly, Netherlands, San Francisco, Germany, North Ireland, Sweden, Austria, Philippines, Indonesia, San Francisco, Indonesia, India, Pakistan, another Canada, California. You guys are from everywhere. Kazakhstan, Mexico, Malaysia, UK, Earth, Israel, Russia, Vietnam, whoa. Colombia, this is awesome. You guys, welcome. Thanks for being here. Did you get, and just as a quick like research question, did you guys, Egypt, holy cow, we got the whole world here. Did you guys know I stream? Like, is everyone aware that I do live streams 3 times a week, usually for like 4 hours each? That happens on Twitch, so link below if you're not aware of that. And I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays around this time. I stream at noon California time because I know that there's people from all over the world, so I make sure that, you know, it's early enough that all the time zones. And then on Saturday nights, I do it at 7 p.m. California time, so different time zone. Oh, I saw some questions. I lost them. I'm gonna have to scroll back up. If you just posted a question and it got taken away by all the countries, please repost it so I can answer it. This is crazy all the place. Why not on YouTube? Mostly because Twitch has a different culture than YouTube. I like the culture of Twitch, the kind of the playfulness of Twitch. There's all kinds of like emotes and fun stuff. You'll see once we get there for the rest of the stream, there's a lot of fun things that happen on Twitch that just don't really exist on YouTube yet. Also, I just, the YouTube for me from a branding perspective, it's like, that's where I like to put my video content for you to go and find useful stuff. Twitch is much more kind of playful and fluid, more organic, so I like to keep them separate. So hopefully you guys can like the graph overlay. Thank you. I made it myself. I made this in After Effects, this little graph overlay. My streams used to look like this. It was just me. And I thought, this is boring. There we go. So we have obviously our 24-hour timer, how many subscribers we have on Twitch. Subscribers on Twitch are different than YouTube. Subscribers on YouTube are like followers on Twitch. Subscribers on Twitch, it's like well, here's actually a thing. If anybody here has Amazon Prime, like if you already have Amazon Prime or you're on an Amazon Prime account with your family and your parents have it or like whatever, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you also have Twitch Prime because Amazon owns Twitch. And Twitch Prime allows you to give like a Twitch Prime subscription to any streamer of your choice. So if you don't usually use Twitch and you're not aware of what this is, if you have Amazon Prime, you can pick anybody on Twitch once a month to give a Twitch Prime subscription, which basically gives me $5. And you don't pay for it because you already have Amazon Prime. Amazon pays for it. So hey, when you click the Twitch link, look for that subscribe button, look for that Amazon Prime subscription if you've already got it. But if you don't have it, you don't have to do anything. The streams are free, the videos are free. Anyway, Twitch is heavy for my internet. You can turn off the you can turn down the resolution so that it's not as taxing. Let's see. Can you make animated short film Marvel stuff? Well, I don't have any rigs or anything. Hypothetically, I could. I'm not really on Twitch. You guys are gonna like it. Twitch it's really fun. There's actually a lot of great animators over on Twitch doing cool stuff. I have them all linked on my channel. You're the best teacher. Thank you. Any recommended tutorials for basic 3D animation exercises? I will be doing all of my recommended tutorials on this stream over on Twitch. Start with the basic bouncing ball, pendulum, walk, like fundamentals. You got to start with the fundamentals. After that, weight exercises, character emotion change. Actually, if you want good animation examples and like different possible exercises to do, watch my most recent video, the like things to do when you're at home, whatever that, like things for animators to do during quarantine. That video has all of my best animation exercises advice for you guys, to things for you to do, to learn. Let's see. Trying to catch up with chat. Is there a way that you post your Twitch streams on YouTube? I don't, because they're so long. They still live on Twitch. So like if you've been wanting to watch some of my Twitch streams, you can go to my Twitch page, go to videos, and you'll see the last 60 days of my streams. They don't have as good of like titles and thumbnails as YouTube does, because it's mostly meant to be live, but it is a thing that you can check out. Hey, Gelborn, as you're here, thank you for the subscription. That's nice of you. You actually did it. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I love those. Let's see. Have you heard about Anim Dojo? Any reviews? I've heard of it. I haven't really looked into it yet. Let's see. Trying to catch up. Are they linked in your latest video, the Twitch animators? Yes, they are. The ones that I'm aware of anyway. Ones that I'm friends with. What are you doing on TikTok? Not a lot yet. I'm trying to change that. We'll get there. Sir, how to do acting animation with no acting skills? Dark Soul Gaming, you're gonna wanna watch my acting videos. I have an acting playlist of videos to help you out with that. If you are, here's one of the things that's great about Twitch. On Twitch, I can say, type in !acting, and it actually gives you the link. Like I have it coded so that when you type that in, it gives you the link to things. That doesn't happen here on YouTube. But if you go to my YouTube profile, or just my regular YouTube page, I have a playlist somewhere called like acting for animation or acting shots and whatever it is. And it has specific acting tips to help you get better. There's a couple videos on that. Can I go on Twitch on my phone? Yes. Any recommendations for getting over plateaus in your work? I work in indie gaming, but my animation hasn't improved that much, so I need some off hours advanced stuff. I say figure out some kind of a very short, small project that you can finish. Like the goal will be to do new stuff that you haven't done before that challenges you, and to do small enough projects that you can finish and polish things and get like really complete something and then move on to the next. The thing you don't want to do would be like, I want to learn new things. Let me do a whole short film. No, that's going to take too long. It's going to be too big of a project. You won't learn enough quickly enough. You need small, iterative challenges to get yourself learning. How to name you, sir? All right. So in case you guys don't know, my first name is actually Sir. I don't just go by Sir Wade for fun. A lot of people think I just do that for YouTube. My first name is actually Sir. Wade is a middle name. And so I go by Sir or Sir Wade. So in case anyone's wondering about that, that's the story there. Do you save a record of the stream? Yeah, on Twitch. This video on YouTube will be unlisted once it's finished. People won't be able to find this anymore. But the Twitch stream will be accessible. So the rest of the 23 hours of the stream. So in case you're just popping up here, these guys have the right idea. Just to make sure everyone's aware, the first hour of the 24-hour live stream is happening here. We've been here for 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes from now at 11:30, we are going to move this party over to Twitch. So check the link below, make sure you're following on Twitch. There's also a link to my Maya workshop if you want to learn Maya from me, and I'll teach you everything I can. It's like a 6 hour thing. I've seen this question a few times. Sorry, I haven't gotten to it yet. Is Anim Squad a good school? I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I'm currently working on a video to kind of dive into some stuff like that. But I have yet to. Whoa, what is this? Everybody who is following and subscribing over on Twitch, thank you guys. You just started a hype train. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's a Twitch thing. It doesn't happen on YouTube. We've just started a hype train, and we're not even streaming on Twitch yet. This is awesome. So let's see. Alende Conning and August Gazka. Thank you guys for the Twitch Prime subs over there. Oh, nice. Someone went and did the acting command on Twitch. Nice. Let's see. I'm not going to animate one shot for 24 hours. I'm going to animate several shots and different things and different exercises for 24 hours. Yeah. And that's all going to happen over on Twitch. So in 30 minutes, we're going to move from here to Twitch. Let's see. Any book about animal animation? I don't know, but I know it's in some books. I don't know which ones. I actually have a book recommendation list. If you type in !books over in the Twitch chat, it'll give you the link. But it's also linked in all my videos. If you want animation books, I have a big page of recommendations linked in all of my videos. Not this one, but the other ones. Can you tell me what's good animation laptop or PC? I have a video on it. So check my channel. I have an animation computer guide. That'll walk you through that. You should continue the fry shot. The fry shot is dead to me.
It's dead. Oh, nope, that's the wrong voice.
It's dead to me.
That's the voice I wanted. Much more menacing. Where to start animating and acting shots? Watch the acting videos, Dark Soul. I pointed you towards the acting playlist. Start there. That will tell you the answer. But you need to start with planning, and you need to start with reference. Last time I did work on one animation for almost the whole 24 hours. I did animate like a whole robot freelance project for like 18 or 19 hours of the last 24-hour stream. So this time I have a bunch of different stuff. Is Twitch free? Yes. Twitch is free. It's just like YouTube, but it's like live stream only. It's great. I used IK when I should have used FK, and now I feel like I need to redo a lot in order to get it to look good. This has severely impacted my motivation. Any suggestions on what I should do? I've been there. I've definitely been there. And one thing you can do, if you're really close to completion, just finish the shot. But if not, if you need to switch, you can switch. You're gonna need to spend some time. Depends on the rig you're using. Grim Reaper, what rig are you using? If I know the rig, I might know whether there's an IK, like a snap control. If the rig has a built-in snap to say, oh, I'm an IK, but I want the FK skeleton to match it perfectly, it just does it. It just matches it and switches the skeleton. If you have that, it's much easier. Like Animation Mentor's rigs have that. which makes it easy to just like change it, key it, change it, key it, change it, key it, change it, key it through the whole shot. And then it just swaps the arm from FK to IK. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do some weird stuff, but it's a pain. I get it. I've been there. It's not a fun thing. Hey, Ami, what's up? Good luck today. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Yeah, I'm gonna start. How are you doing, by the way? I think I have a Twitter thing. We were messaging. I need to get back to you. I'm sorry. It took forever. But how's everything going over there? So, and for everybody who hasn't heard this yet, I'm gonna keep repeating it so everyone knows. I'm starting the first hour of the live stream here. And, sorry, I just got distracted. The first 30 minutes have been here on YouTube. First 30 minutes. The next 30 minutes will continue here on YouTube, and then we're gonna move this party over to Twitch, so make sure you're following down below over on Twitch, because that's where I do all my live streams. And if you're not used to me doing live streams, I do them 3 times a week over on Twitch, which is a free platform. It's just like YouTube, but focused on live streams. So make sure you go over there at some point, because that's where the rest of this stream is gonna be. Should we animate with you or just watch the stream? It's not a tutorial stream, so I'm definitely not gonna be like teaching things like step by step, like, okay, everyone now move the ball. Like, I'm not gonna be doing like a guided class or anything. So, you know, if you've got stuff to work on yourself, you feel free to put me on a second monitor in the background and you can just listen. A lot of people do that. A lot of people have me as like background noise or like a potential place to get questions answered of like, you're animating, I'm in the background, you're like, ooh, I'm stuck with this, what do I do? I have a lot of people do that, but yeah. Is it good to have too much keys in Animation Shop but clean graph editor? It's a workflow preference. There's not a right or a wrong way to do it. Some people have tons of keys, some people have very few keys. It just depends on how good you are at making sure the animation that is there is what you want. I was doing a weightlift exercise assignment for college last fall with a big muscly dude, kind of like the Conan rig, lifting a giant weight, but the rig had no IK controls. It was a nightmare. Oh, that sounds awful. That sounds totally awful. Software question, do you prefer animation in Maya or Blender? I know it in Maya. I use Maya. Nothing wrong with Blender, but Maya is the industry standard and that's what I use, and that's what I've always used. Are you learning Blender during the live stream? I might play with it a bit, but I'm not gonna be like learning it a lot. Like, I'm not gonna do a ton with it. How long have you been in quarantine? I think California's been on lockdown for a couple of days now. I'm having a current issue deleting keys. Where are you trying to delete them from? The timeline, the graph editor, the dope sheet, like where are you trying to delete your keys? Multipass. Rigging or animator for your future? Whichever one you like more. Don't feel like you need to do one because of a certain reason. Whichever one you enjoy, whichever one you're passionate about, do that. You have to love this job. You have to make sure you actually do something you want to do. So pick what you enjoy. And if you like doing both, do both. You can probably find a job that'll let you do both. People love riggers. Blender versus Maya is like asking drums or guitar personal preference. I'd say maybe like electric versus acoustic guitar, where they're both guitars and they use a lot of the same chords, but you might play different songs on them. But that's a good way to put it. Does it matter to use Blender or Maya for the industry? Not really. Software is just a tool. Everyone should remember that's the big thing. Like, software is just a tool. It's what you can do creatively that's more important. You might have to learn a different software entirely if you go to a studio. Like, if you go work at Pixar, you're not going to use Maya or Blender. You're going to use Presto, which they developed in-house. You can't use it anywhere else. If you go to DreamWorks, you're going to use Primo, which they developed in-house too. They're going to compare it to Maya because that's what everyone's used to and that's what the industry's run on forever. You know, they're going to be like, oh, like in Maya, when you do this thing, you do this now. And if you go, oh, I use Blender, but I know what you're talking about, it's fine. So the software doesn't matter. Please save the live forever. The live will stay live for 60 days on Twitch. Can you give your valuable suggestions for beginning animators? I would say for beginning animators, I would watch my most recent video of things to do during the quarantine. I would say that's got some of the best like assignments and exercises that you can work on. I followed you on Twitch. Do you do tutorial streams? I do. What are you gonna do to stay awake? So far I got some food. I don't know. We'll just have to find out. I don't know. We'll see. Well, when I get super tired and can't animate for a bit, I need a break. I might switch to some gaming, just to keep the energy up. Let's see. Can you show off some of your best shots? Well, the only stuff on my demo reel that I've really shown is in the video. Like I have a video on some of my stuff from when I was at DreamWorks, some of the test shots I did. That's in my videos. I don't have a lot of stuff like ready right now to show you, but I'll show you whatever I can over on Twitch. I don't do, right now I'm focused on like, just so everyone knows, if you're like, why isn't he animating yet? I have to keep looking at the clock because in 20 minutes we're switching from YouTube to Twitch. We're going over to where I normally do my live streams over on Twitch. So make sure you're clicking the link down below to follow over there. So my phone's blowing up. What's going on? Let's mute this. Yeah, so I keep checking the chat. I keep checking the time because I've got 20 minutes. We're gonna move over to Twitch. So that's why I'm not opening Maya and doing a bunch of stuff, which I could. I have Maya open. Here, I'll show you. Maya, look, it's Maya. My preference, I have a default blue background. Look how pretty. But yeah, so we're focused on Q&A here. We're gonna hang out, and in 20 minutes we're gonna move over to Twitch where the party really begins, and there we will do some animation. It'll be great. Also, I see a big blue thing. Shani lads? Thank you for, what is that? Is that pounds? That looks like pounds. I don't know what that, I think that's pounds. Or is that euro? No, that's pounds. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's nice of you. Let's see. Houdini's for simulation. Houdini's for black magic. Houdini's amazing. Houdini is an effects tool. Simulations are one of its strong suits, yeah. So Houdini, you could do, it's full featured, so you could do lighting in it. I think you could do animation in it. Like you can do a lot in Houdini. Houdini is really cool. Used it a little bit at DreamWorks. Thanks, everybody. What is your proudest animation project? Let's see. My proudest animation project. What would be? I don't know. I guess the Grimmel animation. The Grimmel animation I did at DreamWorks. I did that a lot faster than I thought I would be able to. So I was pretty proud of myself for that one. Let's see. Were you gonna do a video on camera work? Yes. I know I've been bothering you for a lot on that, but yeah. That is something that I want to do very soon. Like what? We're almost in April. Like in April. Like one of my next couple of videos. Have you animated a catwalk cycle? I have not. I've done a dog walk cycle. I haven't done a catwalk cycle, but I feel like I do really well with a catwalk cycle because I have a cat and she's super cute and she's actually here with me. Let me see if I can get her. She's like right here. There she is. I have a webcam taped to my desk. That's the cat cam. Look at her. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. That's Luna. Oh. She's adorable. Can I animate using a smartphone? Hypothetically, I'm sure there's apps that you could do something, but you probably can't do a lot. So it's loud outside. Animation Mentor is costing much price. Can you suggest an online platform to learn animation? Animation Mentor is a little bit more expensive, but it's a premium class. Like it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. I know it's not the cheapest thing. If you can afford it, Animation Mentor is a great option for learning animation. If it's outside your budget, there are other alternatives. Like you could take a workshop at Animation Mentor. It's a little bit less expensive. You could take an animation collaborative workshop online. They're doing some stuff online and they're fantastic. You could take my Maya workshop. I think I have probably, I don't do it very often, but like last year I did a Maya workshop and I'm doing it again this year. I'm actually doing it later this week. So if you would like to take a Maya workshop and learn Maya, specifically like all the stuff in Maya from modeling to rendering, there's a link below that'll take you there. And I've made it super discounted for this whole situation, for the whole, what do you call it? Coronavirus. So if that's interesting, There you go. What's up, Alice? Oh, look at that. You got a mod. Is that a mod? Did I make you a mod? I did. Look at that. YouTube mod. I don't remember doing... Oh, I did that forever ago. I don't even think I told you I did that. I did have a good sleep. I'm prepped. I'm ready. Hey. Marissa. You type Maria. Is your name actually Maria? What's up, Marissa? I remember your profile icon, so I recognize you. Let's see. And just I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it for everyone to know. Just so everyone knows, in 15 minutes, we're gonna move from YouTube to Twitch. So make sure you click the link down below and follow it over on Twitch, because we're gonna move this animation live stream over to Twitch at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, so in 15 minutes. So that doesn't mean this ends. It just means we're switching over to the real platform where I normally do all my stuff with
all the fun stuff.
Yeah, so anyway. I hope I don't have to log in. I don't think you have to log into Twitch, but it helps if you do, because then you can actually participate in the chat. You can ask questions and stuff. Just like YouTube. Like, you have to have a YouTube account right now to be talking to me, right? But you could watch it, you know, same thing. Let's see. Do you prefer Anim School? I don't prefer Anim School. I don't have anything against Anim School, but I prefer Animation Mentor. That's where I went to school, and that's what I recommend. I know Anim School and Animation Mentor are kind of the two main online animation schools. Animation Mentor is the one I recommend every time. What are you going to animate in Twitch Live? I will be animating a bunch of stuff. One thing I'm going to be doing is an animation challenge where I'm going to start with the bouncing ball and do every assignment I can in like increasing difficulty. So I'll start with bouncing ball, and I've got a bunch of stuff planned from like the basic fundamental assignments that everyone needs to do all the way through. I've got video reference of stuff that I'm going to do, like body mechanic shots. We'll record audio live on stream based on what you guys tell me, like dialogue stuff. Like, we'll record audio live on stream. I've got
voices that we can use if we really want to. I can do
Deep voices, I could do
high voices. I can do
regular voices. And we'll animate some dialogue stuff. We're going to do as much as I can do. 24 hours is a long time, so we'll have plenty to work on. But make sure you're clicking that Twitch link and following, because we're going to go over to Twitch in 12 minutes. Oh, you know what? I forgot to update the stream time on Twitch to 11:30. Let me just quickly configure that. There. Now the countdown on Twitch should be more accurate. All right. There we go. We've made a whole $1 on this stream, which was thanks to, who was it who gave the £1? Shani Lads, thank you. YouTube's just like, you made $1. I'm like, yeah, sweet. Hold on, it's loud. Did you go to animation school? Yes, I went to Animation Mentor. Animation Collaborative is doing, so Animation Collaborative was gonna do, because the Animation Collaborative, I've done 2 videos on it. So if you haven't checked out my videos on the Animation Collaborative, great videos. I actually share a lot of amazing animation tips in those videos. Especially like the 10-day animation workshop one. That video doesn't have a lot of views. Not many people clicked on it, but like that one is a gem. Anyways, yeah, so the Animation Collaborative does a lot of in-person stuff. They do a lot of in-person trainings, but the whole coronavirus situation, they can't hold in-person classes because quarantine. So they are doing some online stuff. I think they pushed their terms so that they could give more time to set that up. But yeah, the Animation Club is going to be doing some online stuff, so I recommend checking them out. I went to Full Sail and also Animation Mentor. Animation Mentor is for the pure education, and animation is king. Yes, I agree. What is the deadline on DreamWorks? I don't know what you mean. Can we check your live in Twitch later? Will it be available? Yeah. I mean, I'll be live on Twitch for the next 23 hours. after this. So in 9 minutes and 32 seconds, once this timer hits like 23 hours, we're going to switch over to Twitch. and then that will be live for 23 hours, and then that recording will stay on Twitch for 60 days. Also, my dad just dropped $50 in the chat. Thanks, Dad. So everyone say hi to my dad. He's the one who just dropped that. Why not go to Twitch now? Because we're gonna wait for more people are subscribed to me on YouTube than on Twitch. A lot of people on YouTube don't even know that I stream on Twitch. So I come on YouTube every now and then to do a big live stream and to let everyone know, hey, I stream on Twitch. Link below. We're gonna go move over there. That's kind of why I'm doing it. So we're gonna give it back to your dad. Give it back. If a character is lying down, should I use IK or FK? It depends. Do you need the arms to be gesturing, or do you need the arms like locked to the floor? If they're locked to the floor, IK. If you need them moving around and gesturing, FK. That's my recommendation. What a cool dad. True. I want to be an animator. What do I have to do? I'm in class 10. Class 10? Like grade 10? Like 10th grade kind of thing? You just have to practice, and you gotta start getting feedback on your work. It's just about learning new stuff, practicing, putting it into practice, and then getting feedback to get better, and just improving your eye overall, studying and that kind of thing. What's the difference between moving holds and being ideal? I don't know the phrase being ideal. I'm not sure what that is. Also, hey, Shevin. What's the difference? Ideal. I don't think I know what you mean. Let's try that again. Question. Hey, Sir Wade, please tell me how to texture and set up texture sets in Maya using AI standard shader when exported from Substance Painter. There are tutorials from Substance Painter on that. I only use Substance Painter for like a month or two, so I don't have a ton. I don't remember, but I know that there's tutorials online that will help walk you through it. If you're looking for like AI standard shader stuff, I have a video on texturing. If you're looking specifically for Substance, there's actually, I know you can download a plugin, a Substance Painter plugin for Maya or whatever tool you're using, that you don't have to connect it all yourself. It will automatically generate the whole texture material. It'll you select the texture file from Substance, and then it brings it in and it creates that set of nodes, and then you just apply it to a material or to an object. Are you working exclusively with Maya? Or have you worked with other software like Houdini? Primarily I use Maya, but I've worked with Houdini at DreamWorks. I use Cinema 4D a little bit. I'm starting to learn it. I'm trying out Blender for the first time. I use a ton of After Effects and other 2D tools and some VR tools and stuff, but Maya is my main tool. Let's see. What's the awesome Calvin and Hobbes illustration on your wall? How to Train Your Dragon mashed up? Yes, it is Toothless and Hiccup in Calvin and Hobbes style. I got it from an artist at DreamWorks who made it. And then I also have a Toothless statue, my Zelda poster. This is Wally up behind me. This is, look at Pathfinder right here. This is from Alice. Alice, are you in the chat still? This is Alice gave me this as a birthday gift. So he's proudly displayed over here, or you can read his silhouette. 8 Infinite 8, have to go see you on Twitch. I'll see you on Twitch. Thanks for being here for the YouTube part. And yes, everyone, in about 5 minutes, we are going to be switching from YouTube to Twitch. So make sure that you click the link below. The rest of the 24-hour live stream will be taking place on Twitch, where I do all my live streams 3 days a week. So if you're not aware of my live streams, hopefully now you know. Twitch below. And if you know any friends who I don't know, need animation advice, tips, help, want to watch someone work, all that kind of stuff, send them a link. Share this stuff. Share the videos, share the Twitch stuff. But I just want to make sure everyone knows that we're moving over to Twitch in about 5 minutes. Make sure you're following there. There's Alice. Oh, there we go. What's the difference between moving holds and being idle? Ah, that makes more sense. Sorry. Now I got you. Moving holds and being idle. So being idle is just like, well, I guess they're kind of, well, usually, because people have slightly different, it's a mixer. People have slightly different definitions for different things. Oh, Augustin, thank you for the $5. I like the little how's it going thing. That's funny. Thank you for the $5. That's nice of you. How funny. It's going great. How are you? Moving holds are usually like what is a moving hold? See, I'm thinking of like a different definition than I think what most people use them for. Usually I would say that moving holds are usually a way to have your character kind of pause in a pose, act within that pose, and not be constantly floating around all the time. So you kind of have a character like moving and then they hold. And then they kind of like, they stay in like a similar pose, but they have a little bit of kind of drift to like not completely free enough. So if I need to go from here to here, it doesn't go like drifting the whole time, which is floaty and weird. And it doesn't just lock and then into place. You don't want like pose to pose feeling. So you kind of use an idle, I don't know, you kind of use an idle in each one. And they're similar. I don't know. That was a terrible answer. Alice about to drop the band hammer. Yeah, Parth, stop spamming the question. Parth keeps asking how much I earn, and you're spamming the chat with it, and we see it a million times. I'm not going to answer that question. That's a rude thing to ask people. And spamming the question makes me not want to answer the question. I want to answer all the questions of people politely asking nice questions. Arnold's denoiser. I've never messed with it. What are you animating? So in 3-ish minutes, we are going to move from Twitch. We are currently on YouTube. Yeah, that's the one. We're on YouTube. We're currently on YouTube. In about 3 minutes, we're going to move over to Twitch. Link below. Make sure you click the link because once I no worries, Parth. And I don't know if you're asking how much I earn personally or if you're asking like how much you can earn in the animation industry. It varies. So if that's your question, it varies wildly depending on freelancer studio, that kind of stuff. But personally, that's just not something you would normally ask somebody. So anyway, thank you for apologizing. Yes, we're going to move over to Twitch in a minute. And when I get there, we have 23 more hours of animation. Something that we're going to be doing is I'm starting with a bouncing ball. Once I start this animation challenge, one of the things we're going to do is start with a bouncing ball and just do every animation exercise I can, working up in difficulty. I've got some video reference, some body mechanics, some acting stuff, dialogue. We'll have a lot of different things. My Maya 2020 crashes on smoothing any object from the key 3. Ooh. That shouldn't happen. Mine doesn't do that. So, Rand here, my recommendation for you, reset your Maya preferences. Go to like Documents, Maya, and then 2020, the folder. Rename the 2020 folder with Maya closed to something else. That way when you open Maya 2020 for the first time again, it says, oh, you don't have any preferences for Maya. Do you want to create new ones or import existing ones? Create new preferences. That'll reset your Maya preferences. That fixes like 90% of Maya's weird bugs and crashes. If that still doesn't work, I don't know why that would be happening, and it would require more troubleshooting, but that'd be the first thing I do. Where can I collaborate as an animator online for practice? My Discord is a great place to find people to collaborate with, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, but other than that, actually the Discord is probably the best place, honestly, because I don't know another like place. Artella, that's what I would say, artella.com, or that is an online cloud-based studio platform. It's fantastic and you should check it out. Do you do freelance work? Occasionally, I try not to as much. Do you know Senji Gupta? I do not, but I've met Jeff Katzenberg back when I was at DreamWorks. I face swapped with him on Snapchat. Have you ever used Blender? I just downloaded it a couple days ago. How much money in the animation field is good to be a Yeah, animators are paid well, generally, especially if they're part of the union. It's definitely not it's not a job that you starve if you work at a good studio. You get paid more depending on what studio you work on and less than others, but in general, it's a skilled job, so it's good. Which website? Oh, Artella. A-R-T-E-L-L-A. Artella.com. All right, everybody. It looks like it's time to move over to Twitch. So here's the deal. For anyone who's here hanging out, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what's gonna happen. All right, here's what's gonna happen in the next 2 minutes. I will be ending this YouTube stream. The stream will resume over on Twitch. So now is the time. Make sure you click down below, click the Twitch link to open the rest of the 23 hours that we're about to do. Also, there's a link below to my Maya workshop, which is taking place later this week. There's a couple sessions. Have you ever worked in a big studio? Yes, I used to work at DreamWorks. And then I left to do all this. And I used to teach Maya at DreamWorks as well. And that's a remastered version of that DreamWorks class is what I'm actually teaching my Maya workshop this week. So there's a link to that down below as well. If you'd like to learn Maya from me, I'll teach you everything I know. And if you want me to do any animation tutoring, I also have a link to my Patreon down below. That's how you can support the channel, and I do animation tutoring, more personal Q&As, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I will see you guys on Twitch. Go there now, please, if you'd like to be a part of the rest of the stream. I have to close this, reset everything for Twitch, and I'll be live in about a minute. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. Click the link below. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. Do this.
Thank you.
And I'll see you on Twitch.